Hey y'all, I'm coming in before the video officially starts to say I'm so sorry for the audio quality. It is really bad, and I apologize. I'm using my AirPods for this, and so that's why, because that's quite literally all I have besides my phone microphone. Sorry for the shuffling, sorry for all of that. I work with what I have, and this is what I have, so I hope that inspires you in some way. You don't need fancy equipment, but fancy equipment does help make the quality better, so my apologies. I hope you enjoyed the video regardless, and please consider subscribing. Anyways, peace. Okay, so hello. My name is Arlo. If you are new to my channel, which you probably are, this is my art channel. I like to post mostly YouTube shorts, but that's just because more time's sake. Like, time efficient for me, because like I still get to post, but it doesn't take forever. So yeah. And this, I made a previous sketchbook tour that you can find. It's my only other like long form video. So if you want to go see that, see my art evolution. This, I don't think the art evolution is that big between the last sketchbook and this sketchbook, but still. I started this on May 30th, 2024, and I ended it on November 19th, 2024. So this is like most of, or like half of 2024 basically. So yeah, first we're gonna kind of do a sticker walkthrough. If you want to skip, I'll find a way to put a time code on screen. This Good Omens one is from Scaramakai Stuff on Redbubble. This Cryptozoology, that one is from Stephen Rhodes. This I got when I was visiting Wisconsin. This one was from a sticker pack. This one was from one of those like little kids books that is like information on stuff, and I stole the frog one. And this Blahage, I don't know, I really hope that's my friend, guys. Sorry if it isn't. Is from Blackle. These different, the Magnus Archives ones, which you'll see on the other side too, are from Road to Saturn. And this one I got from like a teacher. This one I made out of a rose petal. So, and then these little frog names are from Daniel.st or Daniel.street something. Here's another Good Omens one, Ceaseless Watcher. I want that twink obliterated. So yeah. And then these like vine, or like I think that's a fern one, is like from a mystery package that I got in an apothecary. So fun fact for you. And here's the other side. This one are all from sticker packs. Howl's Moving Castle, Boris Carbone. This is from a pizza place. This is a lilac that I made into a sticker. I was visiting Wisconsin, and there's a place called Prince of Pierogi, and they were giving out free stickers. Two more, the Magnus Archives ones. This, I forget where, I think I got it at a plane museum or something, and it's a flying tiger. This I got, I think it's like somewhere, I don't even know, but I got it at a con to advertise for another con. The rest of these are just kind of random, like little things, like these are just from sticker packs and stuff. I voted from the government, from my mother. I'm not of legal age to vote yet. So yeah, this is, and then I have Band-Aids. This is sketchbook number 7. This, I feel like this one is like very thick and chunky. This is probably one of my chunkiest sketchbooks, but we might as well just get started. First page, this is just kind of the lining. These are from various, oh, here's a magnet. It used to have like a little plaque that went over it, but it broke off. This is from like a rock like sticker set that my mom got like 3 years ago, and I found a bunch of little ones. This is from like the hot ones, because my stepdad like gets those. And then, I don't know if you guys can see, I really hope that this is a prank, because if it isn't, I don't even know. This is a like Polaroid or whatever that I took myself. This is just, oops, this has my personal information on it, that's why there's a sticky note. But now, first page. This, I don't know, but I really like, I got this idea of like the happiness sad from drawing this off of Pinterest. I'll put it up on screen if I know how to do that, slash if, I don't know, I'll figure out a way to do it. This is like very emo of me, I fear, but I like it. I think the pose is cool. The pose reference I used and the room reference is my actual bathroom, and I took a picture of me in the bathroom as a pose reference for this. So yeah, take that as you will. This is a note or like list it's read through on the back, but so why do it's kind of like reminders and stuff. So why do I draw? To have a hobby, to create joy, to have inspiration. I feel like there's other reasons that I draw, but whatever. Things I want to accomplish, face and body structures, new OCs, get out of my comfort zone and try new mediums. And I forgot low-key what's in the sketchbook because it's been like 3 or 4 months since I ended this one, and now I'm almost done with my like new one, so hopefully see that tour coming soon. Things that this is kind of like a reminder, or like if I'm like, oh, I don't know what to draw, then I can look here. So Gravity Falls, Steven Universe, Good Omens, Anatomy Structures, Realism, Full Bodies, Umbrella Academy, Different Aesthetics, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Paint, Fish, and Bugs. So yeah. This is just random doodles. I believe my friend drew this horse. It's kind of silly, kind of fun. I don't know what that is. This is from a care package that I got. Here's a quote. The 4 genders: gentlemen, children, students, and scholars. I believe one of my teachers said that. Like, I don't even know what the context was, but yeah. One of my teachers said that, and I thought it was funny. If you guys have seen my last sketchbook, you know that my friend Zelda steals my sketchbook to draw stuff in it, and I don't have any classes with her this year, so this is from like last school year, so I feel like this is one of the last ones that is her pages, unfortunately, but love it. So silly, so fun. This page, I got a bunch of like vintage little like newspaper things and stuff, so I decided to put it down, and then I was like, what about vintage people? Vintage, like 1920s, and so I looked up 1920s people on Pinterest, and I drew them. This one is kind of bad. I don't really like it, but I think she's, like, this. I really like how I did, like, the anatomy or whatever on this. This, I think I spilled my tea, and I was like, why don't I make it art? So, that was that. It's not very interesting, but page filler, I guess. Here are some gum wrappers. I don't know why I did this. It feels very fun though, so yeah. And, oh, another Zelda page. Love that. This is a drawing that she did of me. I don't really know what the rest of this is, but it's very fun, very silly. So, regardless. This is an OC that I made that I never ended up, like, using, but she's cool looking. I don't know. I just never ended up using her. I think I forgot about her, TBH. That's kind of sad, but whatever. I believe this was on like the last day of school or something. So me and my friend were doing a character design challenge where there was a room or a globe in one of my teacher's rooms, and we were like, what if we drew a character based on the globe, because it looked kind of ornate. And I decided to do a pirate because like maps, piratey, globe, you know, and then a peg leg because like there was legs on the globe. So yeah, I think it turned out fun. He's kind of cute, he's kind of fun. Not very fleshed out, but whatever. I think this was the last day of school because I remember doodling while I was sitting. This fun silly little guy. These are kind of ugly, to be honest. This, I like it. I feel like you guys have probably seen this image if you've scrolled on Pinterest enough. This was the, like right here, it's the dress code for, like, the last day of school because I go to a uniform school, and there was a really strict dress code for the last day of school because it was like a non-uniform day on the last day. It was like kind of weird, so I thought it was funny. Mango sticker. This is from a like sorbet or something that I got. My friend I put in my locker, and I was cleaning out my locker, obviously, so this is when I had black and red hair. I do not need this is just like anatomy practice, so yeah, I don't know. More anatomy practice. Not very, I did not fill these pages effectively, but it's whatever. This looks so bad. I kind of like this one though. My cousin and I went on a road trip, and we were wearing like the same outfit. It was like a hoodie and little like shorter black shorts and slides with socks, and both we were wearing blue hats. And I have glasses, I just wear them, and they were wearing like circular like sunglasses, so we were twinning, so cousin swag obviously. This is, I don't like this page very much, but it's whatever. I went to Kansas City, and this is like kind of my thing. This is my like collage of stuff that I got there. So I went to my first Waffle House because I do not live in the South, and so they don't have them. And I was like, oh my gosh, Waffle House. I don't know why I was so excited to go to Waffle House. Brazilian flags, went to a Brazilian restaurant, other stuff. I don't know what this is. I think I was just doodling with stickers. My friend, vandalized this. I promise, but I really like how I did the anatomy on this, actually. Like, I think the shading and everything looks really cool. Skeleton, this is pretty sick, pretty awesome. This I think I was doodling, and here I was practicing, like, graffiti type art style, or glittering. It does not look great, but I don't know, I think it's fun. My friend, it bled through like an actual picture that I'll try and put up if I have it. Again, I'm saying this, I don't know how to edit photos like that, but whatever. Yeah, my friend drew me, so pretty awesome, pretty fun. More like practice for graffiti type art that I definitely don't do. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Yay. Went to a cat cafe. I got Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman at a book thrift store. Fuck Neil Gaiman now, but his writing is good, I suppose. Got a skirt at a vintage shop. I believe this is like, I was planning for a bracelet and it took me way too long because I did not understand. This is like the emoji design challenge that I did with my cousin. I never finished it, but it's a little lag. I believe it was blood, rat, and sunflower emojis, so pretty fun. I think this is just like more doodling, but not in a cute way, just in a shading way. I did this with my cousin's like art crayons that are from like the 1950s, and I feel like I kind of wasted them because it was actually really nice, but it's whatever. And then I visited Wisconsin again, and here's a little business card from when I went to go to see the Hodag Capitol in the Land of Cryptids, as you might be able to tell. More vintage crayon, more vintage crayon, more vintage crayon. Sorry, I'm covering this up because it's from it was like a little coupon from my state's Ren Fair, but I don't want I don't want to dox myself. So anyways, when I visited Wisconsin, I got all of these things. And then here, I actually really like this drawing. I think it looks pretty sick, and I like the colors. And it is like, I taped it in here, so yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think I drew something here, but I blocked it out with like a little letter thing. Here's some pressed flowers that I was gonna turn into stickers, but I didn't for some reason. I bought a Minecraft backpack. This is from a vintage shop that I visited. I don't know what this is about. I think I just want to draw a buff shirtless guy. And there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that, guys. Jos Klein. I love Jos Klein. Listen to him. We love him. And then my mom gave me a little like sticky note. Cute. Yost climb, but I never finished it, so it just looks kind of awkward. Here's my character Max, which you guys have probably seen from my old sketch, or my previous sketchbook tour if you've seen it. They're pretty fun, pretty silly. I haven't drawn them in a hot second. Like, I feel like this is one of the last times that I've drawn them recently, so. Ooh. This is from, like, my planner that I cut out because I found it in the middle of the summer. A lot of different stuff, I don't know. I was using oil pastel, so I did some guy with big hair. And then this is, again, my graffiti practice that I definitely don't do. You know, I don't do this. I've never broken the law or disrupted property. So, yeah. I watched, what's that movie called? Fuck. Fear Street. And there was a screen cap from the second movie, and I thought it was like, oh, this would be, it's like almost giving Creation of Adam, except they're both dead. So that's really sad, but yeah, I really recommend it. It's a horror movie on Netflix, so if you are squeamish, maybe don't watch it, but it's fantastic. I love it. Again, more graffiti practice that I don't do.
Is it drawing of David Tennant? Because I found my old charcoals and I decided to do that. This next page has like a lot of personal stuff, so yeah. Just skip them.
This is, oh my gosh, I forgot her name actually. What is it? It's the girl who did It Girl. Oh my gosh, I forgot her name, but I love her. She's such a diva. I believe this is like starting on the first day of school. Just doodles. I got one of these like clear sticky pad things, so it's like a guy, but then he's evil. My friend very kindly vandalized my sketchbook. And then here we have just random stuff. Ramen. This is from like back to school shopping. This is from an artist at, I believe, my state fair, and then that's my state fair. I got a Pokemon, I got a Gengar plushie. This is just random doodling. I did not like draw at all in like September, so this part, it's like just random doodles and stuff. I believe I did this during math class because my math teacher is my #1 option actually. This is a character from the book that I'm writing. I didn't actually touch this book in a long time, but it's whatever. So I feel like I never actually redrew her, and I did draw her in my plan, but I haven't like done a colored version. But I don't like the colors here, so I'm gonna fix it at some point. And I feel like I need to either tweak her skin tone or her hair color because they don't like match, or like the color vibrancy doesn't match with those two. So whatever. Bugs. This was actually my first YouTube short, I think, was making bugs, so this is like a momentous occasion. Oh my gosh, is my thing been tilted this whole time? Whatever. Anyways, yeah, I believe my first YouTube short was drawing bugs, so this is like a moment in history. If you guys have been there since the beginning, shout out to y'all. I believe this is just kind of random doodles. I actually really like the flow of this page. I like the doodles, I like how the lyrics look, I like the flower petals. Yeah, I just think it looks pretty sick. Soak it up. Yes. Das ist so schön. I think I was doing like those little like opposable wooden guys, and I was like drawing one of those guys. More oil pastel. This, I kind of like it. It's fine. This one I really like it doesn't, it looks very like stylized obviously, but I think it like captures the energy, maybe not actually the features, but I feel like it captures the energy of the reference photo that I've used. I ordered something off of FedEx, so that's the FedEx thing. Visitor pass from the hospital, yay. And then this was in here. It's actually a like ink blot or something that my sister made, and then my dad was like, oh, you should do lines on top, and I forgot to give it back to them. I will eventually, but it's been, I believe this is in like October, so it's been a while, but I think it looks really cool. It's like a moth bug thing. I like it. I feel like, I don't know, I think it's cool, and it's fun to collaborate artistically with my 5-year-old sister, or she was 5 this time. Now she's 6. Chapel Brown, our queen, we love her. I was gonna make a video where I like tracked along, but then I never did, so it's just lyrics to Good Luck Babe by Chapel Brown, because we love her. She's my queen, I love her. This is one of my first, like, I mean, I only got like maybe 700 views on this video, but this was one of my first like bigger videos, was when I did my Sally face. This was like when my Sally face hyperfixation started. I really like these drawings actually, like I think I did. I feel like the drawings that I always like do somewhere else and then tape in always look really good. I think this pose, I don't know, like this is probably one of my favorite like pages or spreads in the sketchbook. Just nothing, no doodles, star cutout pen. Oh, this was vaguely fan art. It's whatever. I kind of like this. I think it's fun. I don't know. I think I like drawing people with like more torso, like the Dorito body shape. Like I feel like I like doing that better. I don't know. I just highlighter doodle with pen, more pen doodle, more pen highlighter. I was gonna do a Sally face Halloween costume, but then I very much failed to find all the materials and make the mask, and I was gonna dye my hair for it, but then that was the moment, or I can't dye my hair anymore, so, and I was like too late to order a wig, so yeah, this kind of fell apart, but I was gonna do that. I was also gonna make this a video, but then I never did, of like the people who, like, you can tell they only draw eyes, and so it's like a silly guy, but they're really realistic eyes, because like I feel like I always see the people on YouTube where like they, no hate, like eyes are really beautiful and I think it's hard to master, but I always see the people who literally, you look through their sketchbook and you can tell like most of the time they only draw eyes. This is my friend's doodling. I don't know what that's about, but very fun. I think this is around like homecoming, maybe. My friend gave me this. I don't know why. Or actually, she's not really my friend. She actually has been kind of mean to me, but whatever. Here's a koi fish. I don't know, it doesn't look like a koi fish. I think it looks cool and I like the swirls in the background, but it does not look like a koi fish. This is stuck together. Some jellyfish. I think it looks pretty fun. I love these. I think this was actually on homecoming. So that meme, I actually did a print making. Hold up.
This is a test print. I taped it in my newer sketchbook, but it's that meme from Supernatural where it's like I love you and then it's like the news. So I did that with my OCs right here because me and my friends were all doing it. So it's, and I still love you even after everything you did. And then the bottom text is, I slept with your friend and we were having tuna for dinner. It's like a whole thing with the lore, except that didn't actually happen. Like he did not cheat on them, but you know, I just thought it was fun. Ramen place. I was listening to Pierce the Veil when I was drawing this, or maybe this. I was listening to Pierce the Veil when I was drawing one of these. So yeah. Fun vampire goth lady. I feel like this is supposed to be Annabelle Foster, my crown OC, just when she's more dolled up as that. So yeah, I think it looks kind of sick. I feel like I did this while I was hiding in the bathroom during the homecoming assembly. Shout out to them. This is my Inktober list. You cannot read this. Like, I cannot read this. Nobody can read this, but I think it looks cool. I don't know. This was when my friend, I made a playlist recommendation. If you want, you can look at it. This is kind of outdated. Like, I do always, or I still like these artists, and I still like these songs, but they're not, like, my faves, you know, anymore, but that's whatever. My other friends made me these, so you can look at them if you want. Thumbs up? Alright. This was the first day of October, and the prompt was backpack. So this is my OC Max with the Minecraft backpack. I have the same backpack actually, but it's like mini-sized. Next, discover more OC work actually. I I forgot that I did so much OC stuff here, but I think this looks kind of cool. I like the abstract, and I like that it's gay. Sorry guys, sue me. This, I think it was like, I was doing October on a separate page, and then I typed it in, but I forgot, and these are all really low effort, so it's whatever. More low effort, yeah, Minecraft, the prompt for Cringetober was a childhood video game.
I was like flipping between doing an Inktober and a Cringetober, so I'd pick whichever one I liked better for the day, so I'd at least have more prompts that were motivation. This is the Inktober thing was fun. I feel like I could have done a really cool character design for this, but I ended up just drawing a sun because I didn't have a lot of time. This one I actually really like. It's ship dynamic, and it's like the nerd in the job, which I kind of like, or it says nerd X cool kid right here, but I think I like the colors here. I like that it's like cut out. I don't know. I kind of like this, and I like that it's like little. I don't know. Moon, if you're watching this is you. Anyways, it was snacks, so I was doing like Halloween themed snacks. Haunted Cheetos, Spooky Soda, Wicked Water. I don't know what that says. Fear Bar. What does that say? Oh my god. 666 Kit Kats. Taste the devil. Yep, 666 Kit Kats. Okay, that definitely said 666 Skittles taste the devil. I don't know why I thought it said Kit Kat. That was definitely Skittles. And then zombie cakes. Oh, like zebra cakes, yep. And then hot dog, I don't know why that's, yeah. But I think I kind of like when I draw little like items. I don't know. Horizon. This is the most low effort thing I think I did for Inktober. This is so bad. This was, yeah, I did not, this is when I quit Inktober because I was like too busy. I went to visit my grandparents, and there was this Halloween themed car show, and here's like a little card from it. I feel like I also have a poster from them, but I don't actually remember, so yeah. Cool junk, visiting my grandparents. Here's a moth I drew I was babysitting, and the lady that I was babysitting for, she's really into art, so she let me use her markers and stuff, so I drew a moth with it. Vintage pop rocks that I got from a birthday party favor. This was, I think, just a drawing warm-up for something else. A little baby, but then underneath is a little dapper cat. I think these are more warm-ups. My friend, like, I was like, oh, what should I draw? And then he was like, me. So I was like, oh, okay. So I drew him with blue, and he just got a haircut, so I called him Meat Grinder Boy, because he looks like he went through a meat grinder. I feel like that was kind of mean. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but it's whatever. I can't remember what this was for. Maybe I was just trying an OC or something. Maybe, oh, I think it was the three color challenge, actually. But I think this looks kind of cool. This looks almost exactly like my new character August for a book I'm writing. So maybe I'll just draw the same twinks with this haircut. And I am one of the twinks with this haircut, so whatever. Are you a feminist? No, I'm an authoritarian. I think my history teacher said that, or it was an exchange with someone that my history teacher was also. Good Omens plus Magnus Archives plus Sherlock equals homoerotic British men. Yeah, all of my hyperfixations end up being homoerotic British men. I don't know what that says about me, but I feel like I found this because there was like a poster in one of my teacher's rooms that said, "Thou shalt not," and I was gonna put, "Thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not cheat." Okay, you guys, I'm sorry, I will not subject you to my singing, but yeah, I was gonna put it there, but then I forgot, and it was the last day of school, and I found this post-it notepad. Homoerotic British men. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Here are doodles. These are not mine. These were actually found, I don't know who drew them, but it was found in my school hallway, and it was like a whole mystery because someone put it in a kid in my grade's locker. It was like a weird thing, but anyways. Little guy, I doodled fun little earth pop in birthday cake flavored Dum-Dums, which tasted nasty, but I feel like that looks kind of cool. And then a board kisser that my friend gave me. Yeah, I made a YouTube short with this, so that's why. High functioning sociopath with your number. You aren't a puzzle solver. You never have been. You're a drama queen. I'm not a hero. I'm a high functioning sociopath. Merry Christmas. Oh, these are all quotes from when I was watching Sherlock. So I love Sherlock so much actually. Another little YouTube short. YouTube short again. This is when I feel like these couple pages was when I was grinding out videos. I was gonna do 48 pages, 46 days, but I ended up going way faster than that. These were my ideas, and then I was dyeing my friend's hair, and I stole the box because I miss my hair dyeing days, so I was like, I need the box, and so I took it in here. Here's a octopus that I painted in art class. My Spider-Man, like Spider Sona. I feel like mine is really basic, and I feel like I should have done better, but it's whatever. Spiderweb, and then here's him in his spare pose. Yeah, I feel like this is really basic. Like, it's literally just an outfit I would wear, but then with a spider suit underneath. I feel like I can do better, but I really like Spider-Man. This was, like, for my speech orientation meeting. I love speech so much, actually. I love it. And that's why I'm so busy all the time. That's why I haven't been posting as much, but I heart speech. It's so awesome. Anyways, this, guys, was on, was it November 6th? November 6th, so you can take context clues to figure out what that's about. And look where we are now, guys. I'm filming this on, what day is it? March 5th. So, take that as you will. Doodle with pen and highlighter. My friend just drew this. These are from like a raffle I got, or a raffle I did at con. Converse, I got a backpack. These are all from a con I went to. Very nice, very awesome. And oh, there's a fun drawing over here I didn't even see. Fun, very silly, very fresh. I found one of these like ballpoint pens, and that's what I did this. I was so into these ballpoint pens. Little clown guy, because I heart clowns. I think I did this in like my Latin notebook actually. This is, again, I asked my friend, oh, what should I draw? And he was like, me. So I was like, fine, I'll do it, I guess. Ugh. So here's him, except I drew him with very scarily long legs. So, yeah. Here is my D&D character. Very fun. His name is Glortberg, and he is a half-orc fighter. And he's a chaotic good, and he used to be like a medic, and like apparently medics are the ones who actually get more traumatized than those who are out on the field. I've heard that. I don't know if that's true, but I took that kind of thing and ran with it, and so he like was so done with like not actually helping people, and he was just like, at the end of the day, the whole army system was just sending him in, or sending other, like, his peers in to kill people, and then he would have to help the people, so they're creating their own problems. Anyways, it was a whole moral thing. But then he left and started a bakery in the middle of nowhere. So now he's just really into bread, and we love him. Another Zelda drawing. I said it wouldn't be there for a while, but Zelda came back, and there she is, drawing. Actually, I love her art style. Like, it's grown so much, it looks so good now. Another drawing by a different friend. I stole one of my friend's markers, and I was like, oh, this would look really cool as a set of hair, but then I never finished it because he stole it back from me. Oh, I did actually use it. One of these, I love these like little, like clear post-its. They're fun, I don't know. But here's a fun drawing, Bikini Kill, because I was really infinite. I believe I was on a stream. Oh, it was, hi V, if you're watching this, I was like, I can't remember if it was on Izzy's stream or something, but, like, V was, like, talking about metal bands that she liked, so I was like, yeah, I gotta write this down. This is my friend's character, and this is my character. We're doing a little collab with cherry hats, very fun. My friend during Tech Week for Little Women, I was like drawing him, and I feel like I really like the shading, but it's so rushed. I rushed this so bad. G Money, Big G, Green Screen 10, Murder Number 1, Avon, Lamplighter, and then Joe March. So yeah, and this is the final page. And I kind of have a tradition where the last page I always do a self-portrait. I do not own these clothes, but I wish I owned these clothes because I heart Garfield, and yeah. So, yeah. That's it. That's the sketchbook. Oh, and then there's also stickers here. Yeah, you can just look at these, I guess. So, yeah. This was my sketchbook. It's been a hot minute since I've posted, but I have been like trying to get myself to think of ideas for more art videos, but I've not succeeded in finding ones that are actually feasible for me. I recently got a set of like Tombow markers, and so I might do a thing testing those out. Yeah, if you have any video ideas or if you want to see more, like, comment them below, obviously. And yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Yeah, that's it. Have a great one. Have a good day or night or whatever. Wherever you are. And those in America right now, sending solidarity. I mean, I'm in America, I don't know, but solidarity, comrade. I'm not a communist, guys. Anyways, yeah, I'm such a rambler, I'm such a yapper, but anyways, good.